flexion. Okay? And then you're just measuring the same thing. So do it in sitting if it feels like it's impeding your measurement. If that's the reason. Alright, moving on. Going up to upper traps. Upper traps is, again, another comparison. Okay? A lot of these are all just comparisons. There is no... The only ones that are going to be normal finding of some sort is going to be pec major and minor. Minor, you can't have a tilt. And pec major, the arm needs to be flat. But everything else is just a comparison, okay? Upper traps. So, what does traps do? Elevate.
Extend the head and neck. Laterally flex the head and neck. Rotate the head and neck to the opposite side.
Ipsilateral, contralateral, okay?
Upwardly rotate the scapula and elevate the scapula. L through.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So, lateral flex, ipsi rotation, and depression of the shoulder. That's how you're going to stretch it. So, depress, flex, and ipsi rotation. Hold. Nope, that's wrong. That's elevator. That's sorry. ipsi rotation to the side. Okay, so upper strap, stretch, and then comparison again to the other side. Then turn to that. Okay,
Are you just
Upper
visually
trap.
looking at range of motion on this?
visually. No measurements. You can take a measurement if you want. Go for it. Knock yourself out. Alright, so that's upper traps. Let's just go ahead and do the rest of the neck muscles here. Suboccipitals. Do what? Extension. So what is it going to be to flex it? Oh, fudge figgles. Chin tuck in, so slight retraction of the neck and slowly drop. Okay, it's just a small movement. It's not a full flexion. A full flexion is going to be cervical paraspinals. Okay, so difference. Chin tuck in, slight drop of the chin, suboccipitals. Full flexion, cervical paraspinals. And if you want to isolate and just do one side more than the other, just add a little tilt. Lateral tilt. Yes, sir. What's that?
With the cervical paraspinals, are you also retracted?
Slightly retracted and full flexion. Okay, and then if you wanted to isolate, so if you wanted to do left and right, you would just do full flexion and then slide lateral flexion. Okay.
Is that for both the paraspinals?
Just for the paraspinals and the suboccipitals. Scalenes, according to your book, it's just lateral flexion, shoulder depression. So, bring your ear to your shoulder. Bring your ear to your shoulder. Thank you. And then depress for scaling. And this is a one, not isolating from anterior posterior. Okay. Just make sure that other shoulder doesn't elevate. Levator scap. Smell the armpit.
Depressed contralateral and
Contralateral. And then yeah. Levator smell. Levator scap is smell the armpit. That's how I remember it. So lateral flexion and then ipsilateral. Oh, no, contralateral rotation into the armpit. No, it's ipsilateral rotation. It is ipsilateral. Yeah, because you're rotating to the left and you're bending. Yeah, see, ipsilateral rotation. Smell the armpit. That's levator scap. Okay. That's going to give you more overpressure. That's if you're really trying to stretch it. You're just trying to observe to see if there's a need for it. Okay. SCM. It's in my video. Lateral flexion, contralateral rotation, and extension slightly. So you're going to kind of lift your chin up and look to the ceiling. Okay. And again, you can depress shoulder if you need to. For SCM. Other side. Don't give yourself a cramp. And again, comparison. So you gotta do both. All the neck ones done? Yep, fun ones now. Okay. Go ahead and lie on your back. Knees bent. Go ahead and posterior pelvic tilt. So if you don't know what posterior pelvic tilt means, is you're going to tell your patient, try to keep your back flat on the table as much as possible. The whole point of posterior pelvic tilt is you're closing the tunnel. Okay, if they're lying on their back. Alright, for lats, what does lats do? Extension and external or internal? Internal. So you're gonna put it all opposite. Thumb up, full flexion, and then they also have to be in external rotation, obviously. And what you're going to measure, good job, is elbow to the table. Okay, as long as you feel back is flat. Centimeters. Lateral epicondyle. Oh, jeez. No, lateral. Medial. Oh, yeah, you're right. Lighted. I like. Lateral epicondyle to the table. 8 centimeters on the left. And go ahead and switch. On the right. No, 9 on the right. That's gonna be your lats. Okay. Tape measure, or you can do goni at the shoulder. I just like tape measure because the rest of it is just tape measure. The pec. So pec minor. Shoulder is gonna be relaxed. Where are your scrubs? Where's your scrubs?
They're in my bag.
Not all Rick's is up, so.
We all
Underneath the forearm, so elbow needs to be on the table. You're measuring for pec minor, because that's a protractor. See, I was nice. I didn't put any of the protractors or retractors on my assignment. I should. And you're measuring from the back of the AC to the table. So, center pec. Switch. And 8 on the right. Oh, your right side is fun. So that's pec minor. Pec major as a group, hands behind your head, interlock, and you're measuring from lateral epicondyle to the table. And that's just a measurement between both. 10 and a half. Go ahead and scoot over just a stranger. There you go. 10 and a half. So pecs are even on this side as a group. If we're gonna go and do pec major sternal versus clavicular attachment, go ahead and relax. Sternal needs to be approximately at 135 degrees of shoulder abduction. $35. 135. External rotation. And then again, elbow to the table. Seven, switch. Sternal head.
We have to take both of those measurements, or we get to choose?
No, you have to take both. You got to compare both because to know their norm, one side might be higher, so then you have to ask.
I meant like the shoulder and the elbow table.
The pec major group versus just sternal versus just clavicular head. So, your choice. Go ahead, scoop over it a little bit. I'm just showing you all the ones that are in the book, and you get to pick your poison. Knife. And then the last one, what did I say? Clavicular is 90 degrees. And the same measurement, elbow to table. So get the elbow over the table. Don't measure at an angle.
Pushing down.
It's even. Good. So that's the last of it. Did I miss any? No. Thank you, sir. Go ahead and have fun. Try them out.